Welcome back to another review here at Total Toy Recon. Yes, we're dealing with the Iron Man MK50 1/2 scale resin bust from Avengers Infinity War. That's right. Probably can tell by this logo for sure. Now this is an adult collectible and not a toy. It's for ages 14. We were sent this by Diamond Select Toys, and it is part of their Legends in 3 Dimensions line. We have reviewed numerous busts. One of my personal favorites is the Incredible Hulk. All right, fantastic. Though the Storm Shadow one we did was really, really cool. So we have touched on Marvel. We've touched on G.I. Joe. Black Panther was another really cool one. We have 709 of 1,000. So very limited here. Not too many of these out there. This retails for $200. I recommend ordering one from your local comic book store or ordering directly from Diamond Select Toys. I believe that they do have free shipping at the moment for this high-priced item. We're going to open him up, get him out of the box, see how good he is. What I'm looking at just on the picture is the color and the smoothness. This is really the nanotech Iron Man here that we had in Avengers Infinity War. Let's get to it. All right, we've got him out of the styrofoam coffin, and what we have is letter of authenticity here. 709 of 1,000. It is sculpted by Sandro Luz Sampaio, and it is designed by Joe Allard. Shout out to both. I'm pretty sure that Joe has commented on some of my Instagram posts as well as some of my YouTube posts. You guys do phenomenal work. It's always a pleasure to see your work firsthand, touch it, see what it's like. And before we get him out of the bag here and really reveal it, I like to turn it around. And I've said this before, it's all about that bass. And to quote that really awful song now that's starting to become very, very dated, the bass really does reveal a lot of the character. We do have that great technology of Tony Stark just kind of flowing here. A lot of the basses lately have really begin to pop. Like the First Order Trooper, like the gun was his white like E11 blaster was like inside the base for him to stand on. But as you can see, we have great technology. It's almost like arm muscle, like in between the technology stuff. It's really great. And then of course this just pops. This is paint, like, and it just, the coloring and the way it just, we have it here, and we have it here in the eyes. So I'm going to pull it back here so you can see it just a little bit. Really nice, smooth tech. Really, this is the kind of piece that you're definitely going to have to dust. It is going to attract the dust. It's going to lay on there real nice. And you definitely want to make sure this is dusted. What I like about this piece is it's broad and it's universal. So if you're not a fan of the MCU, and really, I guess you'd have to be a DC guy. And if you are, why are you watching this? You're a fan of Joe Allard, or you're a fan of Diamond Select Toys. This kind of thing, this Iron Man could cross over into the comic book world, the cartoons, the live action. It's really an all-encompassing piece of the fandom of Iron Man. And, you know, we have to remember that at one point, Iron Man was not an A-plus character. He was a B, maybe a high C guy. You know, Iron Man was just, most of his stories were told as part of the Avengers, as part of the, you know, West Coast Avengers, or when he was James Rhodes and it was a whole different man inside the suit. He has really come into his own and become a force in the Marvel Comics and the Marvel Universe. So had a little bit of red shading right here that kind of got on the gold, but nothing that you'd have to really, you'd notice at a first glance. What I love about a piece like this is this is what I call like a centerpiece, a museum piece, the kind that people are going to come up and just look at immediately and be like, that's cool. Like, whoa, what is that? Like, this you could put, it's classy. You could put it in your office. You could put it on your bookshelf. You could have all your Marvel movies. You could have all your hardcover graphic novels like Demon in a Bottle over here. Personally, I like Doom Quest. That's a good one. I believe I got that title right. Tony Stark and Victor Von Doom go back, and they're in the time of King Arthur and Excalibur. That's what's cool about this. It's really just, it's Iron Man. It's not with the helmet off. It's not RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. underneath. It's Iron Man. It's a great piece. This retails for $200. And you can just show your fandom off in the most easiest and classiest and simple of way. This is Bob from Total Toy Recon. I'm not that big of an Iron Man fan, and I love this. This is easily going to work its way into the rotation, but on the comic book shelf. Because I do have a Star Wars shelf, but this will be the comic book shelf. Really, really nice. Thank you for sending it out, Diamond Select. Have a good night.